of music and art. So tell us about someone you've met over the past few years who's impressed you with their work ethic and creativity.
The biggest eye-opening experience for me is just getting to know Justin Bieber. It's kind of crazy when I process that in my head, but I mean, it's been awesome, and he's a great person, and getting to know him and getting close has been really, really awesome. I've spent a lot of time with him, when he's been in a studio, making music, or even at his home when he's just messing around, and it's just crazy to see how talented he is and how hard he works. When we're in the studio, how dedicated and how focused he is on what he's trying to accomplish. Whether it's recording a new song or writing new music or whatever it is that he's doing, or even if he's just messing around and just watching his whole process. It's me taping my stick. It's the same thing for him, when he's in the studio and making music and just doing whatever. So that was probably the biggest eye-opener for me, because I've always just been around hockey guys and athletes and stuff, and you go with a big artist, and he's so talented, but the work and everything, that preparation that he puts into his craft, it was actually very, very inspiring for me.
Being truly great really is about influencing the game positively and leaving it better than you found it. Great players not only are good for themselves, not only are good for their line mates and make their line mates better, you even make your teammates on the bench better, because every time you leave the ice, the game is in a favorable position. And that player comes on and he's already an advantage. Maybe the other team can't change and they're tired, so our third and fourth line comes on the ice when he leaves, and he's made them better. And that's all part of being a truly, truly elite player, is focusing on the bigger picture. He identifies something he wants to get better at, he focuses on it, and he just adds it to his game, whether it's an offensive piece, whether it's a shot, whether it's a release point, whether it's defensive play, face-offs, whatever he puts his mind to, just goes out and does it. Elite talent, he's a star. That's what they do. I mean, long shift and overtime shifts are difficult. Just to have the energy to get up the ice, put himself in that spot amongst the chaos of the broken stick and all of that nonsense that was happening. That's big time stuff.
I mean, that's a difficult goal. I think it's difficult for a lot of people. It's not difficult for Tone. I've seen him pull it off a lot of times. I think no one's really surprised by it, regardless of how he's feeling. So it's a big win for us.
A lot of good things happening through the game. We stuck with it. I thought we started to do good things in and around the net and started to get a little bit of rewards from it. We're just going to have to continue with it.
It's such a great city. I think probably my first year, it felt so big, it just felt like I was living downtown, I've been living downtown, everything just busy, traffic, people walking around everywhere, it just felt like so overwhelming kind of, and then you just kind of settle into it and you just learn, the area. So it's just funny, I just remember I felt so overwhelmed sometimes, walking around or driving home, or there's so much traffic, there's so many people, this isn't Phoenix where everything's all spread out and there's no really downtown and stuff like that. But I mean, it's easy to fall in love with because there's so much stuff to do. Just going for dinner, just being around people. I think that's something that, I mean, I think everybody misses, just being around people and interacting and stuff like that. Going to a Raptors game or going to a Blue Jays, something just something fun like that. All those little things you just kind of take for granted, and now like you don't have access to them, and it's like so weird, but everybody's just looking forward to, hopefully getting back to somewhat of a normal and, just being able to be around people and interact and just kind of live a normal life. My parents love coming up here and watching games. I mean, they watch all our games no matter what, but I think it's just there's something different about coming here and watching the game live and, being able to spend time with them and stuff. It's always nice, and yeah, they definitely miss it. I FaceTime them quite a bit. I'll text and stuff with my sisters, but yeah, I usually FaceTime my parents a couple times a week and just kind of catch up. I find like me and my dad usually talk like more in depth about hockey and just like little details, and I like getting his opinion on what he sees, and we kind of talk about the game briefly prior, and then my mom's usually just have fun, smile, and do your thing, so it's kind of nice to just have that.
"21 goals in 25 games for Auston Matthews." I've run out of superlatives to describe this guy.
I think Auston's been, he's been on a mission. He's just playing two-way hockey. He's, up and down the ice. He controls the play. He's such a big guy. I think the way he protects the puck.
His overall game is tremendous in all three zones and such an influence for us. The way he controls the play, the way he competes for pucks, his strength defensively continues to battle well and face off. So his overall game is really strong, and obviously we know about his ability and his ability to put the puck in the net.
There's probably 2 or 3 guys that I've played with that does what he does, but he's on a different level. He just competes.
My parents, I think they just kind of instilled those kind of values in myself and my sisters from a really young age. And I mean, I think they were always just really adamant, if you're going to do something, give it 110%. I think that side of it, and then also the side of it is just they work so hard for like, myself and my sisters, and like just they sacrificed a lot for us growing up. So just see like how hard they worked, and they were doing everything for us and sacrificing so much. I mean, it's crazy, like the halfway point here. It's kind of crazy to think about, but I don't know, it's been nice. I just feel like the teams that are, really the tightest, that really have like a family brotherhood kind of bond, like I think those teams are the ones that really go the farthest. I really feel like our team, every single year, we've had a great locker room, and we've had great people, whether it was our veterans or rookies or just guys, filling in different roles, and I think everybody's really gotten along well. And this year, I feel like there's just a different kind of energy. I feel like we've got just a really nice mix of guys, bringing in guys like Jumbo and Bogo and Simmer, and these kind of veteran presences to mix along with some young guys that aren't really rookies or young guys anymore. Like we're kind of we're 4 or 5 years into our careers, and we've been here and we've gone through a lot of stuff and adversity and stuff like that. So it's definitely nice to be able to lean on those guys and be comfortable with them, but also kind of bring in a new crew of guys that also bring quite a bit to the table. So, I mean, those relationships are really important, and I think everybody really meshes really well. So, it's been really positive so far. It's just been nice, like playing games and kind of being in a rhythm and stuff like that. And it's just exciting, like the position we're in right now. There's still like a lot of room for improvement. So, I mean, I think that's great for us, and hopefully we just continue to take steps as a team, and guys continue to take steps individually. And I mean, everybody knows the goal that we're trying to accomplish, but I think it's just sticking with it day by day and not really getting too far ahead of ourselves.